It's another beautiful day to be me, boy. Play. I didn't even usually mean to really do that, bro. That was some different shit I just tried out there. I don't usually be doing that charge key blast type shit. But what I find interesting is we got ourselves no revenge counter because low key Cell Perfect Cell was doing hella damage, bro. But you know I live for this shit. Ask me why. What? Okay, I didn't mean to do that. I know I did it, but I didn't mean to do that. I'm not a fan of the Vanishing Assault glitch. Okay. Yep, I knew it. That's why I was staying on the move. Because if he using Perfect Cell and he got 2 key stalks or whatever, bro, this man is trying to instant transmission me instantly. What I was going to say is, Cell be packing all the damage. I like, hey, yo, why am I yawning? He ain't no joke, bro. So when I notice that I'm getting perfect move, when I notice I'm getting split, cooked by this man, I gotta get out of there. And this man is doing something that even I haven't picked up that's really good. Apparently, damn, 12K. Oh wow, this man is fucking me up. If you like charge like your heavy attacks, like you just press square a little bit longer when you're doing a combo, it makes it like virtually impossible to super counter. And you could see it was working for him. I didn't even mean to do that little dash thing, but that was pretty cool. And it kind of looks sick. I'm going to see if I can incorporate that into my moves. But I personally love it when I find, somebody using a Cell. Bro, what am I doing? I'm getting fried. I'm not playing myself. I see, usually like I should be able to, oh my God, no way. I should be able to like super counter this, but you can see like how he's kicking his leg up and all that stuff. It's not the usual, ooh, damn, nice move. What the hell? It's not the usual attack, so it's really hard to super counter. And I just lost all the health on my Super Saiyan Goku and a decent amount off Gohan already. And he got 7 DP with the Cell, 4 with Gohan. Like, I better go on somewhere getting cooked like this, bruh. If I let this man get my back continuously, like a few more times, it's over. Oh, no, he made me look so bad. What was I even reaching for out there? But, okay, I'm really not meaning to do that. I know it's looking bad, but at this point, I'm just spamming buttons, and that happened to happen. Please, believe me. I'm not a Vanishing Assault glitcher, bro, I swear. But anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, usually I like it when somebody's using the Cell, because it's like, bro, I'm about to turn Beast Gohan, or maybe even not, but I'm just, ooh, got his back, but he got Explosive Wave. How'd I know? Did I just block Explosive Wave only to get Super Perception? God damn it, bro. You think you have something, then you don't. Alright, this is not bad. I got Orange Piccolo. I got a health bar back. You know what, bro? I think we're in this game. Anyways, today is an interesting day. Because, yeah, anyways, before I even get into that, gosh darn it. I love somebody that picks a high DP character. Because, bro, you cook them, that is so not the meta. If you cook one character, bro, you basically won the game, bro. So people think they be scaring me putting Cell on their teams and shit like that. Like, no, bro. It just makes me more eager to... Okay, he got out of here. Gosh darn it. And he got a lot of health. But come on, bro. This ain't the same dude you was fighting. I'm orange now, bro. I'm orange. Oh, God, he's doing that thing again. Oh, how did I fall for that perception? God, it's so annoying when somebody does such a blatantly ugly perception like that and I go for it. And I'm getting fried. I'm losing my Piccolo. We're losing Piccolos, bro. Oh, God. Anyways, today's an interesting day because my aunt just pulled up, bro. And when I say aunt, it's almost like my... No. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, I need to transform. It's like my godmother. She was the first person when we moved to America, or when my mom came to America with me. Oh, jeez. Why am I yawning, bro? When she came to America with me, she was the person that took us in her house and let us get set up. So she's basically like my godmother. She's been divorced for a very long time. It's literally as long as I've been alive, maybe longer. And she just got married again at 64 and whatnot. And I didn't know this, so I just had a conversation with her about marriage, and what makes a successful marriage and things to look for. And I found it very interesting. First thing she was telling me is that, the thing she tells her sons, because she has 2 sons that are way older than me, like 34, 35, something like that. And they're not married either, but they have serious girlfriends and things like that. And she tells her sons the first thing you got to look for, like it sounds obvious, but you need to look for somebody that at the very bare minimum, will be a good mother. Like if you don't think she's going to be a good mother, please, it just don't even make sense to be in a relationship with her or be fooling around with her or anything like that. Because anything can happen if you're out fooling around, right? So I asked, right? That's like common sense. Okay, yeah, they should be a good mother. But I asked her, like, really, what does that mean? Like, what would you say makes a good mother? And she said, first of all, is the communication. Like, being not even on the same page, got his ass, not even being on the same page, but just being willing to get on it. And I think that's really important. Like, she was saying that, like, look, for example, we were just trying to figure out how to get, we have a lot of things to do today. I have to take her to a party and a few other things. Like, bro, this man held Perception for like 2 years and I still fell for it. That is so embarrassing. I wish I just shotgun key blast his ass and made him look stupid. And if I lose the game oh my God, I might lose the game because of that. This is crazy, bruh. But anyways, we have a party we're trying to get to and a few other errands I'm trying to run. So we literally just brainstormed. Like, we just sat there and brainstormed it out. And she was like, funny enough, like, that is something you should look for in a potential wife. Like, you need to be able to have that ability, like, if you got a lot of stuff going on, to easily, openly communicate. Like, all right, we have this at 8 p.m. We have this at 2. How do we get there? Let's figure it out. And work together to be able to do that. Like, that sounds so easy, but it's very not apparent in a lot of, and I fell for his Perception again. It's very not apparent in a lot of relationships, bro. Oh, this man's a bastard. Did he really just stop the combo, like, to embarrass me? Okay, bro. I'm gonna see if I can cook this man. Hold on, bro. Let's lock in on this. Let's see. You shouldn't have done that, bro. Now you got one character left, bro. I'm coming out for blood. Let's see if I can do this, bro. No! Gosh darn it. I fell for his Perception every time. I'm finna get him. This is why you don't do that. Don't ever taunt me, bro. Don't leave me alive thinking that you gonna embarrass me because you some sort of, got his ass. Anyways, yes, that sounds very simple, but you'd be surprised how many relationships don't have communication. Then 2, she was saying obviously they gotta be, she said this was interesting. A lot of people say you want somebody at the same level as you educationally, financially, etc. And she was like, don't waste your time looking for the same level as you. Like, that's not necessary. But what you do need is somebody that has the potential to get there. Like, you see it, that maybe they're not there right now, but if you stick around and they're, more importantly, they're willing to get there and they have the potential. So that's something she was saying is important to look for in a partner and a mother of your children. Then, of course, somebody mainly who respects you. And you hear a lot of stuff, right? You have your people like your I don't even know if I can say this man's name on YouTube, but the bald guy who's a Sigma male. You have people like him, who tell you what respect looks like when dealing with somebody of the opposite gender. But I wanted to hear from her perspective, as a 60-plus-year-old woman, what does it mean to respect your man or your significant other? And she was telling me what respect looks like is they listen. And that was very interesting because when somebody says, listen to me, especially the way I grew up, I always took that to mean do what I say. Because that's really what my dad meant when he said listen to me. But she actually put it in the literal sense that they actually just hear you out. One, they're interested in what you have to say. They value your opinion. They care about what you think. And even if they don't agree with you, like they completely don't agree with you in any way, they want to do it differently. They want to hear what you think and they're open to listening to it. Even if at the end of the day, they're like, I still don't feel that way. They are willing to listen and they're not going to tune you out or roll their eyes when you're talking. And I was like, wow, that actually is that makes a lot of sense. So, I mean, these things, it's great to learn at any age, bro. We're constantly students of the game. And for somebody, I knew he had the wild sense on, but I tried to bait it. It just didn't work. For somebody that, cares about building strong relationships and having a wife and kids, I'm trying to soak up the game from the old schools, you know what I'm saying, to really make sure that I do this thing right, bro. Because I want there to be a day where there's a Stormette on a channel, bro. You know what I'm saying? Maybe not, but, No. I want there to be a day. I'm not going to be one of those wife guys that, ruins the quality of the channel by just having his wife come on and she's not really well versed in the game or anything like that. That's not me, bro. That's not what I'm saying. But it would be nice for her to say hello to the Storm Chasers if I had one, bro. Just one time so people know that at least your boy Storm is getting to that lifestyle. And when I say that lifestyle, I mean building real deep connections and furthering his family tree, bro. That's what I'm talking about. Anyways, bro. That was nice to sit down with an OG and just really soak up the game, bro. I'm going to be look at this man. Now, this is what I'm talking about, bro. This is why you don't taunt people. Cause he didn't do any of the clutching guard crap. That was not the one I wanted to press. He didn't do any of the clutching guard crap that some people do when they're trying to troll you, or do the taunt button itself, the emote. But I know what he did there. You watched that last game. You saw him have me one hit away from death and just leave me. I bet he was, I can't say for certain, but I bet he was planning to just run back and forth and just make me chase him around and whatnot until I got mad. But he wasn't, I know he wasn't expecting me to wipe 2 out of 3 of his guys, bro. He wasn't expecting that. So then he was like, all right, bro, I got to end this. But nice try, buddy. You used that last match, and I improvised, I adapted, and overcome. I overcame. I love low-key. Look at that. Didn't fall for it that time, bro. Now you looking crazy. Okay. Definitely press orange Piccolo. You see how I'm doing this, man? I literally learned this man in real time. I didn't fall for the perception bait that killed me last round. And when he did that heavy attack where you vanished, or where you almost vanished, I blocked it. Now look at him. Now he's looking hopeful, bro. Or hopeful. He's looking hopeless. Let me end him like that. Oh, I wish I did, bro. That would have been so clean. Okay, well, you know what? I'm about to give this man a taste of his own medicine. Because he did this to me. And you know what? Eye for an eye makes the whole world blind. But as the Dragon Ball Z vigilante, the Sparking Zero vigilante, I want to do these people the worst way. Look at that. Leave them. Come on. Chase me, buddy. So that they know, bro, this is not how you treat people online. Come on. Yeah. Feel the futility of your efforts, bro. Should I put him out of his misery? Should I do it to him, bro? Alright, bro. You know what? It's over, bro. I'm doing it to him.